Look, if you don't optimize your roofing company's Google business profile, you are literally wasting money. It's the easiest thing you could possibly optimize, and you can do it yourself. So let's run through a quick checklist on how to optimize your Google business profile to get more leads as a roofing company. And hey, I'm Carl Stoy, the founder of Stoy Media, and we're a lead vendor that works with home service companies, works with roofing companies on a pay-per-lead basis and delivers them leads because we're a performance marketing agency. So let's talk about how to optimize your Google business profile, which number one, you want to make sure your categories are correct. So that's number one. If you go into your Google business profile and you go through all the steps, which number one, I haven't even mentioned this. I guess this would be step 0. Go through and fill out everything. Fill out every single box, check everything to make sure everything is filled out in your Google business profile. That's what you want to do first before even adding the categories. But let's say it's all filled out. You want to make sure you add your categories. And if you're a company, for example, because I'm talking about roofing companies, if you're a roofing company that also does siding and also does gutters and also installs windows, it would be better off that you get multiple Google business profiles that only have one category and can all rank for their own thing. Because let's be clear, Google business profiles show up above Google ads. They don't show up above local service ads, but they show up nearly the top, oftentimes above Google ads, above search results. They're at the top, period. They don't show up at the bottom, they show up at the top. So you want to make sure that your Google business profile is dialed in, has the right categories. Number two, you want to make sure that you have 100 plus images. If you don't have 100 plus images in your Google business profile, you are also leaving money on the table. I know you have so many photos inside your company cam. Take out 100 photos of completed work or midway through. Don't do like photos of, let's say one of your guys messed something up and you took a photo. Don't upload that on your Google business profile because it's probably going to show up. Just do the completed work. Take a photo of everyone there, standing in front of the trucks. You want to have 100 photos across the board of good work and of the company. That's going to also get you more calls. Then from there, I know I didn't mention multiple Google business profiles yet, but we're going to talk about that in a moment. But from categories, you want to make sure you got more than 100 photos in there. You also want to be posting 2 times per week. If you can just post twice a week, what this does is it shows Google that this is an active Google business profile. This is an active company currently in this area. Look, you have to understand, how does Google serve up results? See, Google is looking to give the person searching something the most relevant and the most trustworthy answer to their questions. Oh, another tip. You want to put your availability to 24/7, and you actually need to have a 24/7 availability. Get a call center or set your availability for the company, your company hours, for all the hours that you can answer the phone. That's it. But anyways, like I was saying, why would you want to be posting twice a week and seem relevant? Why would you want to be having the largest time frame of that someone could call you? Why would you want that? Because Google is looking to serve up the most relevant and the most trustworthy answer to their question. So if someone goes into Google Maps looking up roofing company near me, well, they want to show them the person who's open, the person who's going to answer the phone at that moment, which I'll just be clear. If you open up Google Maps at 1 in the morning, that ranking, that step-by-step ranking changes. The person who is open at midnight is going to be the person at the top. That's how it works. You can look this up, give it a try, stay up all night, see who's open, or see who's at the top and who's open, and you'll see who gets the ranking. So anyways, availability 24/7, posting twice a week. You want to show up as an active company. You want to be consistently adding photos. I said add 100 photos, but you want to add like 20 photos a month. Add in as many photos as possible consistently, because this shows Google that you're trustworthy and you're relevant. You're an open company and you're trustworthy, you're active on Google Maps. These are the 3 reasons why someone would want to be served up to a searcher. So you want to fit that character type. You want to be active and you want to be available. Not only that, you can go into multi-Google business profiles. We can run through how you kind of do this, but truth be told, opening up multiple Google business profiles is only really necessary if you have multiple categories. So if you're a roofing company that only does roofing, just stick to that category. But if you're a roofing company that also does siding, get a DBA with city or your area roofing or your area windows, get a DBA, open up a Google business profile, add a suite. You can go rent a suite for $200 a month or $100 a month. Set up a Google business profile there with the DBA, with the right location page, AKA on your website, you should link to your company window page for that area. So that's making it the most relevant possible. And that's how you can just open up as many Google business profiles as you need to be able to cover as much territory as possible. So these are my tips to optimizing your Google business profile. Go in, fill out all the information, optimize your categories, consistently add photos, post twice a week, once a week even. Put your availability to 24/7 and get an answering service for when you're not available. If you can't afford that, open up your hours to all the times that you're able to pick up the phone. And then if you want to do the multi-Google business profile strategy, you want to increase your organic calls, you can open up a DBA, rent a suite, open up a Google business profile with city windows, city roofing, link to your website, and go from there. Just add as many as you want. Of course, you're gonna have a suite payment. You're gonna have to pay $200 a month, but it's very well worth it if you can get double as many organic calls, which is going to get you double the appointments and double the sales. So whatever you're currently doing from your Google business profile, imagine doubling that. Of course, you need to add reviews to that page. So that's a different video on how to get more reviews as a roofing company. Check that video out. And one last thing I was about to skip past, make sure you go through all the places that your Google business profile is registered or all the places that your company is registered and make sure that your NAP, your name, address, and phone number are all congruent. So you have the same phone number across all the directories. You have the same company address and name across all the directories. Even just Suite 1 is different. And it makes Google see that as a whole different company. So you want to make sure that these are fully congruent across all the directories, BBB, any local directories that you may be on. You want to make sure that they're all congruent. This is how to optimize your Google business profile. And if you have any questions or you're potentially looking for more leads, click the link in the description or drop a comment and book a call and we'll talk to you soon.